welcome to Thehayteamtv. It is after 5 o'clock on Tuesday of some day, and I have been on the road all day delivering. I've got back, I've been in the baling shed with Charlie. Now I'm going out and clearing horse dung pits. So I'm going to get the chieftain on and we're going to go from there. I've also got the Cherry X-Form grab on, or bucket grab, which you've seen in the video before. It's going out again. The chieftain is on a telehandler, 20-ton chieftain. There's always a bit of fun doing this. And then this afternoon, along with keeping the tractor running, that's loaded ready for tomorrow morning, going out early. And it gets like this for the winter. I swear winter feels busier than summer, especially this summer. This summer's been quite quiet on sales because there's been no shows, no equine events, nothing going on. So it's been a little bit quieter than normal. So this winter's just going to be busy. Now, as many of you probably know, our chieftain is running on air, but to go on the telehandler, I have to drain the tank. Because if I don't drain the tank, I can't use shunt because I'm going way too far for that. If you just around the yard, we've got a shunt button on the other side. You pull that, you can move it around. But where I'm going, I've got to rig it up properly, so I've got to get underneath and drain the tank. Which fortunately is here. This is a bit of a pain in the ass job. It takes a little while. Air is out and sorted. Now I'm going to put it on, so I'm going to put it on hydraulic brakes. So now this bit's a bit tricky because I've got a whole heap of pipes here. I don't need them all. I've got to sort out what I want, and then I'll probably get a little bit of string and tie the rest up so they're neat and out of the way. So it's over there on the wing, the indicators. Here I'll probably just plug in the main hydraulic pipe, which the rear door I'll just sort of string to that pipe because I've only got one set. So when I get out to tip, I've got to jump out, put the door on, jump back in, open the door, jump back out, put the big pipe back in, tip the trailer. A little bit of a pain in the ass, but it's not the end of the world because the telehandler can manoeuvre trailers in anywhere, so it's just a lot easier this way. And then put on the brake pipe, the brake hydraulic pipe, which also goes over on the other side there.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your hard-earned temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your own.
So number one thing, if you're going to put a 20-ton trailer behind a telehandler, brake pipe first, right? And I'm just saying that on the way that if you don't with this, it'll really push you on when it's loaded. Like not so much now, brake pipe's still in, but she will really push you on. But now, as you know, Gonna clear a dung heap. The best thing down our way is no one else really likes doing this. There's very few. We have, I'll go into it more at some other point. We have about somewhere between 70 and 100 tons worth of compost manure come in a week, which is kind of the backbone of how we grow everything we do. But again, I'll get more into depth on that at another point. There is, if any of you go back and look at some of our first videos where we started on manure and hedge trimming, you'll get like an idea of what we've said about it before, but we kept it very vague then. We'll go into a bit more depth sort of as we go through this winter. But I'm going to hammer this thing down the road. Whilst I hammer this thing down the road, like, we find organic matter, so anything from tree bark, tree shred, leaves, grass clippings, hell, if anyone wants to bring it and dump it like old veg, anything we get our hands on, we'll mix that in our compost site. I'm not going to go and say that we're, you know, so particular about it, it's absolutely perfect, but the principle is still the principle. We mix everything in. Any like tree chippings that come in about now, they start going to a separate pile. Again, some of you have asked, I will be going out to sort it out before I go out to start dung spreading this year, and I'll go into it more then. But this is just part of the journey of us bringing in stuff to help grow our grass, and at the same time get paid to do it. So, theory here is paid to get it, therefore in that price paid to put it on, and then paid when we harvest. So a lot different to buying loads of fertiliser and trying to do it that way. As you can notice, doing lots of these jobs, it's not quick. You've got to go slow, it's tight, and you just got to take your time at it. Like the average equestrian place, there aren't many that need a lot of space. So there are some that have got loads of room to work with, but generally they haven't. not their fault, but it just gives you a bit of a head scratcher on how to do it. Like, if anyone new, say, phones me up, could I move their dung heat or do something for them? Always, always, always go and check it out first. Just get an idea of like what their yard's like, what the width of the gateway's like. I have in the past taken tape measure with me just to measure up on things, whether I can definitely think I can get in, look at the access to the road. All these little things need to be taken into consideration before you say yes. So, like, and what I mean by that is there are some that I've had to say no to myself because our machinery is just too big. But I usually know someone that can do it for me. But the best thing about it is, if you're a youngster, slightly entrepreneurial, as I said in the videos last year, or at the beginning of the year rather, is if there's no one else doing it in your area, it's a good place to start to make money. But as you can see, apart from the time lapses, everything's very steady and done methodically. Is it me, or can anyone let me know, has Radio 1 got worse? Because I swear Radio 1 is absolutely terrible these days. Most of the time I'm on Spotify, which Joe Rogan is fully moving over to. I'm well happy with that. Love a Joe Rogan podcast. What podcast do you like and why? That'll be interesting to chat about in the comments below. Let us know. But I do love a Joe Rogan podcast. Right, again, because we only got one set of spools on the back of a telehandler, we've got to do the door first, which are all pre-plugged in from where I just driven back from. So I'm going to open the back door, then jump out, remove the pipes and tip the trailer. Now that's up. Whip the two tail pipes out, they're smaller pipes. Now forget the trailer up. hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you maybe picked up on something. If there's any questions, leave them in the comment below. I will answer some of them. If there's some more interesting ones, I'm going to be doing another video doing this again, and I will answer more things then. If you haven't yet done so, please hit that subscribe, ring that bell, give us a thumbs up. We would like to, please, be amazing to start hitting 1,000 likes an episode. That would be absolutely amazing. Also, you can find us on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. And on top of that, you can also get merch on eBay. So go and have a look there. There are new items popping up. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled. But hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you've had a great day. Thank you guys for watching. See you next one.